Who are you? Mr. McCurry, did you have any objection, sir, to the media request?
Okay, people, before we get started, this guy makes an absolute mess of himself. And he makes an absolute mess of establishing your rights and jurisdiction and special appearance, and the list goes on. He just makes a whole lot of mistakes. So what we're going to do on this video, we're just going to talk on a bit of what he's doing and what he's not doing and what he should have done in this situation. But again, you know, you have individuals that come into these things and they go up and they're half cocked and they end up making everybody look ignorant because they didn't do any studying. They're nervous because the situation is created to be such. It's created to keep the person nervous, in fear, questioning themselves. And then when the judge starts asking you questions, this judge, you'll see. As the judge is asking questions, she's repeating what he's saying. The stuff that he's saying wrong, she's repeating it to show that this guy does not know what he's talking about. But this is the guy from Family Matters. You know, he's in there for child support. And he's trying to establish his rights or challenge jurisdiction or what have you. Let's just go into it and we'll talk about it as it goes. All right, let's proceed.
You indicated that you did, that you had an objection, and the court indicated that its tentative was to grant the request for media coverage. Did you wish to put that on the record or no?
Yes, I'd like to put it on the record, only because I have other children than my 18-year-old son, which this matter is involving.
Okay.
So, real quick, as you can see, the video started kind of after the initial coming in of his coming into the court. So we don't know whether he reserved all of his rights when he first came in. You know what I'm saying? But you'll see as he goes in, he forgot to announce that he's there by special appearance, and he even fumbles that. But anyway, let's proceed.
Only as it relates to the media request.
Oh, I just wanted to make sure that my other children weren't in the media if I mention their names or if it comes up in if it comes up in the proceedings.
Okay, thank you.
Here we go.
Yes, Your Honor.
Please do so.
I wanted to call attention to the emergency motion.
First things first, you submit a motion, you put yourself in their jurisdiction. So when he starts talking about he's challenging jurisdiction and all that, you put a motion and you already put yourself in their jurisdiction. Strike one.
That file. Based on the fact that the 50th district has completely continued to violate all of my rights.
They're violating your rights because you put yourself into their jurisdiction. Once you put yourself into their jurisdiction, they're expecting you to operate according to the rules of their jurisdiction. If you operate outside of their jurisdiction, the rules of their jurisdiction, it's your own fault because ignorance of the law is no excuse. So you put yourself in their jurisdiction, you better know their procedures. And if you don't, then you got a problem because now you're going to look like you are of unsound mind. And this is when they start playing with you. All right. And they're definitely not going to tell you what they're doing. They're just going to let you make a fool of yourself. Let us proceed.
My fourth, my fifth, my 14th Amendment, my right to due process.
Now he's quoting amendments and he's claiming that he's a 14th Amendment slave because the 14th Amendment was created for those people to be subjected to this jurisdiction. So by him saying my 14th Amendment, you just said I am one of your properties. I am one of the properties of this corporation. So he's just, I don't know how I don't know, man. This situation might be, because he's an actor, so they might have hired this dude to play this role. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying, I don't know. I just don't know. But he is an actor, so I wouldn't rule that out. But also, for him to be talking like this, I don't know where he heard the stuff from. But, I mean, it's not helping him. That's for sure. That's one thing's for sure. All right? And I hope this is not some type of satire or something like that, to whereas, or not satire, but rather a setup situation where they're making the people, the sovereign people, look like fools. Because that's what he's looking like. An absolute 100% fool. He's jumbling this stuff back and forth. He's going back and forth. And he doesn't understand what he's doing. It's clear. Let us proceed.
This is constantly trampled. And I figured out why. Because under due process clause of the 14th Amendment, personal...
So now he's saying he figured out why. So now he's saying he understands. In so many words, that's what he's saying. Same difference. He's saying he knows why. So now you cannot play ignorant of the jurisdiction. You're saying you know why. And you just said it again that you are that the 14th Amendment applies to you. Let us proceed.
Judgment is void if rendered by the court, which has no jurisdiction over the defendant. That's Penmore versus Neff, 95 U.S. 714, 24L, ED 565, and Michigan has no jurisdiction.
Okay, there you go. He's saying I'm a subject, it's my 14th Amendment, and now he's saying you don't have jurisdiction. You are not of sound mind. You are back and forth. 14th Amendment, citizen, slave, property. You are 100% within their jurisdiction. 100% in their jurisdiction. And you're claiming it on the record. 100% you're in their jurisdiction. And now you're talking about they don't have jurisdiction. You're out of your mind, sir.
Before we proceed, we need to establish jurisdiction. It's imperative that we establish.
Within their jurisdiction, they have plenary power. Okay? And you just said that you are in their jurisdiction. They have plenary power. They don't have to explain nothing to you. They don't have to explain anything to you if you're in their jurisdiction. They don't have to explain nothing. You are telling them that you're in their jurisdiction without realizing it. And they about to do you dirty. They about to do you extra dirty. You talking about you challenging jurisdiction. How you going to challenge jurisdiction? You're already in the jurisdiction.
Jurisdiction, Your Honor. Oh, I'd like to also say I'm here in special appearance.
And there we go. You're a 14th Amendment slave. How are you in there by special appearance? You're absolutely not there by special appearance. You are very much there, fully unprotected. And you literally, you stripped and snatched the armor off of yourself and threw yourself right in the middle of the daggone arena, the lion's den, and they're going to devour you.
Especially appearing for who?
Got him. And he's stuttering now. He don't even know. Special appearance of who? And he don't even know what it means. This is similar to that case where the gentleman, he got in front of the judge and he said, he wants the case dismissed with prejudice. And the judge said, what do you mean by with prejudice? I'm sorry, without prejudice. And the man said, that I'm not prejudiced against anyone. The judge said, okay, yep. Grab him up and lock him up. All right? If you don't know what you're talking about, don't go in there. You're supposed to be practicing this stuff before you get in there. It's supposed to flow off of your tongue like you would like you're having a regular conversation. Okay? If you don't know what you're doing, don't play with this stuff, because they're going to make an exquisite example of you just for trying it. Know what you're talking about. Stop going in there scared to death and not knowing what to say. And then you come back out, and then I'm telling you, he probably went back to the person that told him this information. Yo, that stuff didn't work. This is what happens, people. This right here is what happens. You teach these people, and they don't want to study. They don't want to practice it. They just want to go up in there half-cocked, and then they do this nonsense right here, and then they come back and say, yo, this stuff don't work. Meanwhile, when you see people that really know what they're doing, you see the results. You see the results of people that go in there, and they're not afraid. Nervousness is going to happen, but they're not afraid. And they say what needs to be said without fear. Of course, nervousness, you're going to have that. That's natural human condition. But you don't go in there with the fear in your heart. And these people are coming in there and they're going in half-cocked. And what's happening is they're getting spun around and kicked back into a cell. Let's proceed.
I'm here on special appearance.
Sir, who are you specially appearing for?
I'm specially appearing for Darius McCurry. I'm here pro per special appearance.
Proper. What the hell is that? Oh, he meant to say propria persona, in my proper person, or sui juris, my own right. Propria persona. He couldn't even say it. And he's mixing it with special appearance. This is horrible. This is a mess. This is an absolute mess. And you notice how she keeps repeating what he's saying. The incorrect statements that he's making, she's repeating it because she wants to make sure it's on the record. This guy is out of his mind, according to the law. He's an infant. He's a baby. He needs to be taken care of. See, infants don't know what to say. Infants need to be taken care of. And again, he said he's a 14th Amendment slave servant. The 14th Amendment is his. He said it. He claimed it. So now, you are a ward of the court. You're their property, 100%, in every aspect. Let us proceed.
And when you say you were here pro per and special appearance, who are you?
I'm an authorized signatory thereof of the estate and the executor.
Authorized signatory thereof. What is he saying? What the hell is he talking about? What is he talking about? And then he says he's the executor of the estate. You're an executor who doesn't know how to manage the estate. This is why I think this dude is acting. I promise you, I think that this right here was a paid performance. They paid him to do this performance. Something is telling me that this is not real. You know what I'm saying? It's not real. It's just sad. It's really sad. A lot of misinformation. But anyway, let us proceed to the rest of this mess.
Of the estate?
Who's the state?
The McCurry estate.
And your name is?
Darius. I'm the authorized signatory thereof, Darius McCurry.
Mr. McCurry, did you have...
Got him. It's over. Got him. It's over, people. Appreciate you people tuning in, watching this mess. And the judge told me to get a lawyer. Please just get a lawyer, bro. This is not for you. This is not your nest. This ain't the arena you want to be in, bro. Yeah. Just go on and pay the child support money, bro. Or go back and really study and do some real research. Because this is ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. All right. With that, Assalamu alaikum to the Muslims, Islam to the Moors, Shalom to the Hebrews, Hotep to the Egyptologists, Namaste to the Hindus, peace be upon you to the Christians, and good morning to those who are just waking up to this knowledge. Good morning. Peace.
Any objection, sir, to the media request? You indicated that you did, that you had an objection.